What's going on, guys? It's Everett and we are on week number 6 of the push-up protocol. So last week we did another push-up test. Hopefully we did a pretty good amount of reps, got a PR. Day number 2, we calculated our percentages off of that new max, and we're gonna hold the same thing for this week as well. So day number 1 will be our typical percentages and rep schemes we've been using for day number 1, but calculated on that new test. And day number 2 and 3 will actually be brand new percentages and rep schemes. So we're gonna use a lot of the same accessories. At this point, if you're getting much stronger, you can add time to the sets, you can add reps and sets. Make sure you don't fry yourself out because we still have 2 tough weeks of this program. But if you can recover from it and keep the form good, really push it on this week. So let's get started. Kicking things off for the week, we're right back to our tried and true 4 sets at 30%, but it's a new rep scheme, and then 1 set to failure. Reverse plank, we are pros at these by now, so we're gonna mix it up a little bit. If you have the hamstring strength, you could do 20 seconds per side. So we're gonna do single leg reverse planks here. This will put a lot of stress on the hamstring, especially right behind the knee, so be very careful. If you have any prior injuries, you could hold each side for 10 seconds or do 20 seconds per side for 3 sets total. Inchworm planks, once again, trying to keep the palms on the ground as long as we can. Go from a solid plank, walk up to about the feet. Tiny bend in the knee, but keep them straight as long as you can. Keep the low back flat as long as you can, and pick a medium width stance, all right? Not too narrow or not too wide. If you're feeling it, you can throw a push-up in there and maybe even a little rotation towards the ceiling, alternating side to side per rep. Scapula push-ups, we're great at these as well. We're trying to build up more and more motion with more and more control. So I did a little different camera angle here. You can really see the retraction and the protraction and how even the scapulas are in both directions. That's what we're shooting for. And then onto the good old moving planks. As always, pull that hand underneath the shoulder. Don't leave it out front, and alternate which side you go down with first. We're trying to make that not so good side as strong as your better side. Day 2, we've got our first mix up in terms of the percentages. So we're gonna do a set of 55%, a set of 45%, and a set of 40%, kind of like we did day 2 of last week. So mix up your rest periods based on what you're feeling as the reps decrease, but the fatigue increases. Then we're moving on to mid plank. Again, you might have to do a couple reps to get the shoulder blade, elbow and wrist position down, but holding right in the sticking point of the middle of a push-up for 45 seconds. Reached out plank, this is static for 60 seconds. Again, make sure your palms don't start slipping. You got a good surface, especially if your hands get sweaty. Keep the ribs down and a strong plank position, nice tight abs. Side plank or bar hang, and again we have different time periods for each of those moves depending on what you're doing. Static glute bridges, 2 by 30 seconds. Again, add an exercise band around the knees or a weight on the hips if you want to, but contract the glutes very, very hard. And finally, day number 3, we have big rep schemes here, 2 sets at 70%. So again, open up that rest period, keep it tight. It's gonna be kind of close to failure at this point, depending on how fatigued you are by the week. So rest up in a plank if you need to even bang out 1 or 2 extra reps at the end there. Reverse plank, once again, if day number 1 went all right, try to do 20 seconds per side, single leg on these. 3 sets total. Skydiver, 2 by 20 seconds, as little of the body on the ground as possible. Contract everything that's related to your posterior chain, meaning behind your body. Reaching planks, again, watch how far you reach out. We're doing 2 sets of 12 reps. Out, out, in is 1 rep. Try to control that wobble. Same thing with moving planks, 3 by 8. Control that wobble. Tight, tight, tight. Good little mini push-ups with 1 arm. And once again, congratulations. 1 more week down and we only have 2 weeks left. So as always, recover, recover, recover. Mentally prepare yourself for the next 2 weeks and let's finish strong. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video.